All right, for example 3, it says verifying Pythagorean triples. So this is kind of more of the same. Honestly, it says verify that 12, 35, and 37 is Pythagorean triple. So again, we're just going to be putting this in the Pythagorean theorem and making sure it works. So 12 squared plus 35 squared equals 37 squared. 12 squared is 144. I'm not sure what 35 squared is, so let's see. So 35 squared is, oops, not 355, 35, 1225. And then 37 squared is 1369. We're going to add my left side together. So we're going to do 144 plus 1225, and we get 1369. So my left side is 1369, my right side is 1369. So they're both the same. They're all whole numbers. So yes, it is a Pythagorean triple. And then do the following measures form a right triangle. If so, find 2 triples in the same family. So again, we just want to test what the Pythagorean theorem works. So 6 squared plus 8 squared equals 10 squared. We get 36 plus 64 equals 100. 36 plus 64 is 100. So that works. They're all whole numbers, which is great. That works. So then yes. Now, find 2 triples in the same family. I just choose a scale factor. I can choose anything I want. So I can choose 2 and maybe double all of these. Keep it kind of simple. 6 times 2 is 12. 8 times 2 is 16. 10 times 2 is 20. So this would be 1 triple. And then I can also multiply maybe by 3. So I could do times 3, times 3, times 3, and then get 18, 24, and 30. And that would also be another Pythagorean triple. Then for part B, I tested out. These are all whole numbers. So again, that's great. That's what I want. If you had like a square root of 2 here, that's automatically a no. You wouldn't have it because square root of 2 is not a whole number. Or if you had like 2.1 or something, that's an automatic no for Pythagorean triple. You could still form a right triangle, but it's not considered a Pythagorean triple. So if I test this out, 1 squared is 1, 1 squared is 1, 2 squared is 4, 1 plus 1 is 2. Now does 2 equal 4? No, it does not, right? 2 and 4 are not the same thing. So this one, because Pythagorean triple does not work, it does not give you the left and right side to be equal to each other. This one's going to be a no, not a Pythagorean triple.